Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy, and I'm here for you today with your month of July 2019 Tarotscope. So we are going to dive into your month of July. What do you need to know for the month of July? What are the overarching themes? What advice does Spirit have for you? And how can you best navigate this month? So I'm really excited to read the cards for you. I'm a Taurus too, so I always love to see what comes up in these readings. So let's take a peek first at what is going to be the overarching theme for the month of July for us Tauruses. Let's see. So here we have the Page of Water, and the Page of Water card is about shifts within relationships or someone new entering your life, a new relationship entering your life. But you know, this is what I'm feeling like intuitively, because this is reversed, is actually maybe a pause in a relationship. Maybe there was a new relationship that you had started in the past few months, and that's paused. You know, the energy is paused a little bit. The romantic energy is paused a little bit. Or maybe you're in a relationship and you've been in a relationship for a long time. You might feel as though that energy around the relationship is feeling a little bit more stagnant this month, is feeling a little bit more stuck, a little bit more routine, repetitive. And so what you want to do is just use this energy and you know, do whatever it is that you're feeling called to do to help shake it up a little bit, you know? So if you're feeling like things are stagnant, mix it up, do something different, do something together in your relationship that's out of your routine. If that relationship that you had started has come to a halt or has come to a pause, you know, taking time to mix it up in your life, taking time to do something different, to take care of yourself, to give yourself that love, to find that balance, to get yourself back into order, to being open for whenever other new energy comes in. And if you're somebody who's not in a relationship at all and hasn't been in a relationship in a while, this is maybe not going to be the month where you are connecting with somebody new, but I feel as though when this energy moves forward, you are going to be. And so this is a month of working on self-care. This is a month of working on yourself, giving yourself love, making sure that you are providing for your needs and just showing that love to yourself. One of my favorite things to do for myself is I really like flowers. So I will buy flowers for myself, and you know, it just brightens my day. It makes me happy. And it's kind of, every time I look at them, my little reminder that I'm choosing to love myself. I'm choosing to give love to myself and show love to myself. And I just really, really like to do that. So whatever it is that you like to do, all those little things that are just about taking care of you. And then if you're in a relationship also, how can you take care of that other person? How can you release some of this stagnant energy? You can't control what they're doing. You can't control their actions, but you can control what kind of energy you're putting into this relationship. So how can you make an adjustment for that? So it is going to be, I think, an overall theme of either working on your relationship with yourself or working on your relationship with another person. And here we have, this is, the next card that we're pulling is, what are the challenges and barriers that you can expect through this month of July? Okay, so the Six of Air card says, things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. This is feeling to me like there is a situation that maybe you've been waiting on for a long time to shift, change, develop, move forward, that maybe we're going to be feeling a little bit frustrated with this month. We're going to be feeling as though things are just not happening for us. Now, I do feel as though this is just purposeful. There are still some ducks that need to be put in a row. There are still some things that need to happen in order for this to move forward. It doesn't mean that isn't going to. In fact, have patience, because I feel like over the next few months, some really amazing things are going to be shifting and moving forward and happening. I think for us Tauruses, there's a lot of great astrology going on for us throughout the rest of the year, but we have to be patient. We have to keep the faith. We have to trust that God or the universe or whatever it is that you call that knows what the heck he's doing. So you just have to put your trust in that and try not to get too discouraged by that. Instead, use it as an opportunity to do whatever it is that needs to be taken care of. Because you know what? Sometimes we have some things that we need to do before the energy can move forward. So listen to that intuitive voice that's saying, hey, maybe you should take care of this, or maybe you should do that. And following through with whatever it is that that little voice is telling you. Now, the next card that we're going to take a look at is what's going well and how can we best foster that within this month of July. Okay. So here we have the King of Air. Okay, so I think we're going to be a little bit more clear on our thoughts and our thinking. I think we're going to be speaking our truth a little bit more easily, expressing ourselves. I think some of the things that we've been holding back on, that we've been holding off on saying, we will actually have a conversation about. So you're encouraged to do that, although being aware that, you know, in the month of July, we have Mercury retrograde. And so sometimes that can create issues in connection with communication. But I'm feeling like this is the green light to say, go ahead, speak your truth. You have this clarity of mind and you have this clarity of mind now, so go for it. And it may not be well received, but I think that eventually it will be. Eventually that will process. And I think as long as we can say it with kindness and with as much love as possible, but as much truth as possible as well, it can we can be very successful with whatever it is that we need to, that we're trying to say. This is also about, you know, this is a great month for you to get extra support if you are finding that you're struggling, if you are finding that you're overwhelmed, if you feel like you need to talk to somebody. This can be my card that says, it might be a good month for you to speak with a counselor or a coach or a spiritual leader or whatever it is, whoever you connect with, whoever you talk to, a friend, a family member, but just maybe potentially using that as a sounding board to get your thoughts together in order for you to say the things that you've been wanting to say. That can be really helpful if you have a person or people like that in your life that you trust that help you with all of those things. Now let's take a look at what actions we should be taking for this month of July. Okay, so again, we have the Lover's card reversed, which again to me is a little bit of a feeling stuck energy, you know, feeling like we have maybe some choices to make and we're not sure what direction to go in. This can be choices in regard to relationships. It can be choices between two different people. You know, this might be that Knight of Water card reverse that came through earlier, you know, not being sure how to progress, how to move forward with a relationship or which relationship to choose. Maybe you have two different options and they both seem okay, or maybe they both are just kind of not seeming great for you, and maybe you don't want to choose either one of them because there's nothing that says that you have to choose one or the other. You might simply choose yourself, or you might simply choose to wait because better things might be coming your way. And I'm talking about relationships, but I might be talking about options as well. So it doesn't necessarily have to be relationships. You may also be feeling a little bit under the weather. I feel like stress related, under the weather, just making sure that you're taking really good care of yourself this month and trying to balance that out, not letting the stress get to you too much, being careful to be mindful of your thinking and how you're viewing things, and really taking time to get yourself all balanced out and take extra time for just self-care and helping yourself to have the best month possible. And what else do we need to know for this month of July? Let's take a peek here. Ooh, these cards don't want to shuffle. Okay. Okay, so the Three of Air, you know, this is like feeling a little bit stuck, maybe in some sadness, feeling a little bit stuck on our healing journey. You know, some months, some days are harder than others. And we're going to have days like this, and it looks as though we're going to have days like this month where we, you know, just have some stuff that we need to work through, and we have some stuff that we need to feel and just allow ourselves to heal through. So doing things to help yourself to get through it. You don't want to avoid it. You don't want to numb yourself. You don't want to go do the thing. You know, Tauruses, we like to like balance things out with like things like food or shopping or whatever. These are not going to be the best tools for navigating or in managing this sadness. You got to let yourself feel it. You've got to let yourself do the healthy coping strategies that you know work, like writing, journaling, exercise. I love to go for hikes in the woods, doing something creative, talking with friends, a counselor, anything. But just take that time to heal, because I think if you can do that, it will release this energy a bit and it will allow you to move forward. I think some of the stuckness that we're seeing is the sadness that needs to be addressed, that needs to be healed so that you can move forward. And then we're going to take a peek at a prayer card for you. These cards are the Tasha Silver cards. I absolutely love her and her books, and I love these cards. In my soul therapy sessions with clients, I like to pull one of these cards at the end of most of my sessions. You know, what is the prayer that you need for this week? So this is the prayer that us Tauruses need for this month. So let's take a look at what it is that's showing up here. See, nothing's wanting to come up. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here we have the Truth prayer card. And the Truth card says, when everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. So this is exactly how we are going to communicate our truth, is inviting God, the universe, whatever that is for you, to take over and speak through you. So that is your prayer card. That is your month of July monthly Tarotscope. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or about Clarity by Christy, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. And guys, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, make sure that you do that. It helps to support my channel, and you get alerts whenever I upload new videos. And I do a lot of videos live on Facebook, but then I also share them here on YouTube later so that you can have those. So a lot of times I know people miss the videos and stuff on Facebook, so this is the best place for you to catch all of my videos right here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care.